I'm Morgan Lodge. Before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, because I know a lot of you aren't subscribed. I'm going to review that incredible game versus Liverpool versus my beloved Reds, Manchester United. In the first 2 minutes, Brian Mbeumo, a signing people ridiculed, scores. Absolutely incredible from the team as well. After that, there was terrible defending by Virgil van Dijk. It was a very strange handoff, I felt. Van Dijk was trying to defend. Conte didn't really get the message, I think. And there was a miscommunication there, which did lead to Mbeumo scoring. And that'll be something that Slot and a lot of fans will be a bit looking and analysing in the coming weeks. That's very good goal from him. De Ligt did great defending afterwards as well. Salah missing the goal a couple of times. De Ligt had some really good free kicks. Some might call it controversial. I thought it was okay, in my opinion. We also saw that De Ligt having a handball. I thought the arm was in a natural position from my point of view. I think a couple of other people are online already speculating about that. I don't think that's great, to be honest, to speculate about that. But, yeah, very good from him today, De Ligt. Ahmad also had a handball penalty shout. That was given as a free kick, but I felt the arm, again, was in a natural position. Then, Gakpo missed a chance, again. I think Gakpo had a really good game. I think you could take a lot of positives if Gakpo's doing that. I think, if you're going against Brighton or your Forest, he'll do good. But obviously they got Champions League as well this week. Don't forget, guys, we do cover that as well this week. What else have we got? Bruno then missed a very good chance. I felt it should have been 2-0 at half time, but it was unlucky, I felt. I thought Bruno was a great captain again today. Lemens did a really good job in that first half as well. He absolutely did some amazing saves. Mbeumo and Mount missed chances as well, which, to be fair, I don't think were much chances, but it did show how bad Liverpool's defence was today. And I think that'll be something that I think a couple of Liverpool fans will be annoyed with. Obviously, I thought Conte had a really, really good game, considering he withdrew from the national team for France. I felt that was a very good game, considering what my standards were and what we were hearing about in the week of him being out potentially for 2 weeks, which obviously has now been proven not to be the case. Isak missed another chance again, and him also being subbed off. That was a big turning point from United, in my opinion. And that really shows how Isak isn't clicking with this Liverpool side since his £125 million move to Liverpool. Then Salah had a free kick. Again, something I think he needs to work on. He's missed the post a couple of times. He did not have a good game at all today, and I don't think any Liverpool fan can lie. And him also being subbed off by Slot, which shows Slot is not willing to, even if he is a fan favourite, he does not care. We saw Dalot defend really well today. Like, I gotta say it, Dalot was incredible. Not something I expect from Dalot at all, but he was absolutely incredible today. I felt like he was probably one of the people I'd go man of the match for. Then Virgil van Dijk also missed a header to score a goal when they 1-0 down. That was really, I think, unlucky from him. A really good save from Lemens. Then Bruno missed a game. Okay, you can see where I'm kind of going with this. Gakpo nearly scored an own goal as well. I think that would be the one downside I'd say about Gakpo. Conte also blocked really well today, I felt. He blocked really well against some of those goals. I think a lot of people will be looking at that and saying that's probably very good, considering what they were doing in the week. Kuna, absolutely incredible, played world class today. He missed a couple of chances, but that's okay in my opinion. He's a player that's trying to fit in that team. He definitely deserved his number 10 role today. We saw his brilliant flick earlier to pass that ball back to Dorgu. He also killed some time as well near the end, which was, again, another great game for De Ligt. Man marking for Manchester United worked really well. That was a really good thing when we saw that against a lot of teams this season, including Arsenal. We've seen that not work, but there seems to be something clicking. I don't know whether that's new goalkeeper Lemens being confident, having the confidence in him. I don't know, but I think that'll be a big changing point for them. I think that Manchester United players were also sweating quite a lot. I think it shows how much physical effort and stuff they were putting into the game, which was really good by them. Really good. And, when we're talking about a couple of £100 million players here, and, United outclassed them again. Obviously that was all before half time, which is incredible. Then, when we got back after half time, Gakpo fouled Bruno for a free kick. Shaw saved United then from another counter-attack afterwards, which was great by him. I think everyone will say Shaw had an amazing game if you're a United fan. Considering how much injury prone he was last season, that'll be a really big confidence boost for Amorim, and I can't wait to see where we're going to go from here. Gotta get my breath. Then Salah hit the post again. I think fantasy Premier League teams are not going to be happy with that. But he did have, I think a lot of people will admit, a really bad, horrible game there. Graham Butch went off with an injury. He seemed okay, but it looked again like I kind of confirmed this week of him having that tight hamstring. So I wonder whether it was near the ankle area as well, so it could be hamstring or ankle. He seemed to be a little bit limping, but we'll see in the coming days about that injury there. I thought the yellow for Ahmad was controversial. I don't think he does much for that. But, obviously that's always going to happen with Michael Oliver. If you can give a yellow card out, he'll give you a yellow card, because he's Michael Oliver. And VAR, because he loves to give away yellow cards, especially in a Manchester derby. Especially when it's Manchester United players. He wasn't afraid to do it Bruno last season with the red card. If he could give a red card to a Manchester United or a Liverpool player, he would do it because he wants to be the big man on stage. And I'm getting into a VAR rant here, so I'll save that for another day. I felt, especially in that first and even into the second half, that there was a lack of ambition from big league players like Salah and like Virgil van Dijk. They're meant to be the players you rely on, the players you go for, the players to guide. And they weren't there today. And you've got to question Van Dijk a lot there, because he didn't defend well, he didn't have the ambition, and he didn't encourage teammates. That's what I saw today. And I think, you got to have a look at that in general, I think. But yeah, that's going to be something I think if I was Slot, I'd be going back and analysing, because there was a lack of ambition. I think Slot is also a part of that team. I saw him shouting at officials at some point and wasting time talking to them, not encouraging and giving ambition to his team. I thought the subs he made was quite good. That was quite good. Shaw again was brilliant in that second half. Obviously he came subbed off along with Mason Mount. Mount came on for Sasko, who controversially some people would say should have started the game. I think that was a brilliant decision by Amorim. Again. Ugarte was then subbed for Casemiro after he was given a yellow card for a foul against Salah. And I think that's fine, but I think how quickly we made that change impressed me as well by Amorim. He knows not to keep Casemiro on straight away, and he knew which player he was going to put on straight away with Ugarte. So it shows a real big encouragement from him. We saw Ahmad also go off after getting his yellow card for Dorgu, who really livened up the game in general. McAllister missed a chance, and then obviously we go down into the final minutes of the game. Gakpo scores. It's 1-1. United fans are devastated. They're thinking, we've given up a win at Anfield. It's going to be 10 years since we last won at Anfield. We were all saying before the game, we ain't going to win, so we were going to be happy with a draw, I feel. But then, our captain, our leader, after Bruno Fernandes was subbed off, Harry Maguire. Maguire, the person everyone nicknamed Slabhead, slabs it, headers it into the goal, winning it for Manchester United. Okay, that is very good for Manchester United. I'm very proud of the team today. And Ruben Amorim, final game of the season last year, said the good days are coming. After us losing the Europa League final to Spurs 1-0, which was devastating for United fans. But after that game, that is probably the biggest game for Amorim that he could have won. And that was something unexpected. Everyone, every fan, everybody is shocked by this. Even Liverpool fans are shocked by this. This is probably the biggest upset so far this season, is Manchester United beating Liverpool. That means it's 4 games on the bounce. Will this go on to Liverpool's game this week against Frankfurt? We'll find out later. But the big storyline there will be Hugo Ekitike returning to Frankfurt. Don't worry, guys. I'm doing a review on that game on Thursday, hopefully. Don't forget, guys, to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.